Hi, this is Ted with Messages from the Heart. Well, it looks like we're going to make it through 2018 without any additional catastrophes, hopefully. But now that the year is coming to a close, this is a great time to take a look and see what kind of year it really was. Now, we can look at what the mainstream media creates and say, oh my gosh, there was all kinds of crazy things happening, but you know that you create your own reality. So you don't have to follow that narrative of that collective consciousness, or basically unconsciousness these days. So the question is, what kind of year was it for you? Regardless of what happened in the outer reality, what about you? Especially your internal world. And it can help sometimes to ask yourself a number of questions. Some questions like, what kind of fears did I overcome this year? What kind of new habits did I create for myself to replace some perhaps less empowering habits that I wanted to get rid of? What kind of gifts did I bring out to the world? What did I share that could have a chance to really impact someone's life? What kind of new relationships did I develop that could really be just so special for each person? How did you increase the amount of love and kindness and compassion that you've shown for other people? What kind of random acts of kindness did you do? When you ask yourself these kinds of questions and think of other questions to ask, these are just some examples. But when you start thinking along these lines, then you begin to realize, okay, here's the progress I made. Yeah, I did make some steps. Wow, that's cool. And you want to celebrate those advances that you did make. And then in other ways, you can say, okay, maybe I didn't really progress that far in this area. Or this question really didn't have much to answer on that. So that will be a great way to set yourself up for looking at the new year. So it's a great time. I mean, the new year really, we know it's just a date on the calendar, but be as it may, why not take advantage of the chance to look back, review that past year, and then tomorrow look forward and say, wow, here's what I'm going to create for myself in the coming year, regardless of what happens outside. Your internal world, your internal commitments to yourself, to envision, here's what my life is really going to look like. Here are the habits I'm going to shift. Here are the fears that I'm going to take on and not allow to stop me anymore. And when you take this approach, then the new year really can have meaning. Much more meaning than shooting fireworks and watching a ball drop. That's pretty superficial. But if you really take this time to look inside, look internally, and really question and really be honest with yourself of where you are, where you didn't come as far as you had hoped to, and where you surpassed your expectations and really had some awesome advancement and growth. And really, that's what it's all about. It's all about you growing each day, and then that accumulates into each year to be able to look back and say, wow, I really did do some amazing things this year, and I really did progress in certain areas of my life. But it's your choice of what you want to focus on, and your choice in terms of what life you want to create. You are that powerful that you have the ability to create your own future, the world that you want to live in, regardless of what is the collective consciousness out there. Please take this to heart, that you really are an empowered, amazing human being who has the ability to manifest the most amazing, abundant, loving, joyful life. Hopefully this review of last year can help you set yourself up so that next year next day. Why wait? Why not create immediately this amazing, joyful life? You can do it in an instant just by choosing your attitude and how you see life and how you perceive it. Well, I hope this helps you end up this year on a positive note. And with that, I'll say goodbye. Thanks for joining me with the messages for this year. And I look forward to seeing you with more messages from the heart next year. But wishing you light, love always. Thank you for another great year. And I hope that you're ready for the next year to really take off for who you really are.